Heyo! How is everybody doing? It's Superman, the Man of Steel, one of the top 10 favorite superheroes in the superhero universe. I'm coming at you now with video blog number 2. Last video blog I asked people to send me emails with their questions, comments, concerns, what have you. And I have to say, yeah, wow, you guys didn't get that. Well, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. You guys just sent me a bunch of penises. That was disturbing. I don't really even understand why. Very, very disgusting. You know, Jimmy Olsen told me that the internet was a cesspool of semen and remorse. I actually didn't know that that was going to be combined and in some cases added with blood. So, holy crap. Moving forward, I ended up actually getting a couple decent emails from a few people. Not a whole lot, but I did get a few questions. I'm going to answer 2 of them today. Got a little trusty notepad I wrote them down on here. The first question I will be answering comes from Fistface2000. Good name. Very, very powerful. Very, very superhero sounding. The question they asked is, why the f*** are you doing this? Well, I don't necessarily condone language. Seems inappropriate. But I'm actually surprised no one seemed to know this, but crime is over. Yeah, there's no more crime. I solved it, finally bit the bullet, and I killed Lex Luthor. He was actually responsible for about 98% of the crime in the world, which is pretty crazy, but that's where we were at. I just called him one day and I said, "Hey, Lex, how you doing?" He said, "Good. Why are you calling me?" And I said, "I'd like to maybe meet up with you. Do you want to maybe meet on the Metropolis Bridge?" And he said, "Is this some kind of trick?" To which I responded, "No. Why would it be a trick?" And I met up with him. I said, as soon as I saw him, he was like, "Hey, Superman." I said, "Hey, Lex." And then I pushed him off the bridge. Yeah. So, yeah, he's dead. And I was actually a little concerned maybe he wasn't dead. So I jumped in the ocean, pulled his body out, set it down on the bridge, and lasered his head off with my laser eyes. So, yeah, he is not coming back at all. Which is good, because now crime is mostly over. I didn't get a whole lot of credit for it. The president took most of the credit. I don't really get that. But that's, politics, I guess. It's good for re-election for him. I don't ever have to be re-elected because I'm awesome, so I don't need to. But yeah, so the president took care of that. Now crime is basically over. And because crime is basically over, I'm very bored. Yeah, and and admittedly, things haven't been going all that well with pretty much anything. Job is in shambles. Very close to potentially losing my alter ego job. And my relationship with Lois Lane. Oh man, let me tell you, it's. I love her. She's my rock. Well, it's more like putty, but putty stretches, and the stretching lasts forever. That's probably inappropriate. That sounded inappropriate. Yeah, it's not going well. Things are not really going all that well for the Man of Steel. Admittedly, I probably shouldn't have killed Lex Luthor because I now have nothing to do. Like I sit around all day and I play Tetris, and that's basically my day in a nutshell. And I thought maybe there'd be more crime, like once Lex Luthor was dead, another supervillain would rise. It hasn't happened. And yeah, things have just not gone well at all in the past couple of weeks. So I figured, when Jimmy Olsen said you should do a blog, the idea really chimed in with me. And so that is why I'm doing it, if that answers your questions. Or question. I guess it was just one question. I only got it from one person. Okie dokie. So the next question I received was actually from a couple different people. Even some of the people who sent me their penises. They said, "Hey, Superman, I'm curious. What did you think about Iron Man 2? Here's my penis." I actually have not seen Iron Man 1. I heard it was a work of cinematic genius. I don't know whether that's true. So I actually went down to my local video store and asked the guy, hey, do you have the Iron Man movie, the superhero film? And he walked me right down, and I managed to pick it up. It's called Steel. I actually thought it was called Iron Man, but it is called Steel. Man, Metal, Hero is the tagline for this. It stars Shaquille O'Neal. I thought Robert Downey Jr. was in it. Maybe he's the villain. Hold on, let me see. There was like a guy in the movie, a military. No, that was Judd Nelson, not Robert Downey Jr. I mistake the two all the time. It's weird. But Steel, wow. I don't know why you guys like this movie. I watched it. Shaquille O'Neal was just absorbing as the main character. I really thought he nailed it. I know there's Academy Award material in what is essentially a trash picture. I actually watched it with Batman, and he actually liked it a little more than I did. Oddly enough, he was laughing throughout the whole thing. Apparently, it's related to Superman in some way. The guy had a tattoo of my my logo. I don't know how that related to everything, but why it's not. But Batman actually knows the real Iron Man. They don't get along. They hate each other. But he found the Iron Man movie to be hilarious, and he thought it was better than the movie he was in, Batman and Robin. If you even bring that movie up to him, he will actually punch you in the face until you are dead. So I'm going to try to head to the theater this week. Check out Iron Man 2. I guess it'll be called Steel 2. I don't really know. Maybe they changed it. It's like, First Blood and Rambo 3, something like that. But I'm going to try to check it out this weekend. I don't have a whole lot of money this week. I'm going to have to try to probably sell a few DVDs in order to see it, but I would very much love to check it out and share it with you guys. I really hope it's good. That's basically it for video blog number 2. Wanted to give a shout out to FistFace2000 for having an awesome screen name and asking a good question, and everybody seriously for sending me the penises. That just don't do it again. It was, that's all I have to say about that. It was disgusting what you did, and I actually had to call my psychologist about it, and my psychologist was even shocked. Yeah, if you have any more questions, I hope you do, feel free to send them to me at supermanvlog@gmail.com. That's supermanvlog@gmail.com. And if you're finding yourself watching this and you're thinking, how'd I really like to kill that guy, you're a villain. So send me an email too. Taunt me. Post a video response if you want, and I will find you and I will kill you. Enjoy the rest of your day, probably indulging in internet pornography or watching, I don't know, some sort of reality TV show. And may your day be better than mine. It probably will be.